Oh, come on. Okay, people. This is Mervelee Myers. I have not done a live for a while, but today I decided to do this live. It will be done willy-nilly off the back of what happened yesterday when police invaded my home after a message was put on Twitter that I must DM them the Metropolitan whatever contact center about something that I'd written. Somebody had written something on there about suicide. I think it's an MP or somebody about suicide of a young person, university student. So I made a comment. Yeah. This is the second time the Met contact center said I must DM them something, whatever. So I'm not DMing anybody anything. The next thing I see, police turn up here. So I'm starting my podcast because I'm waiting for my website. I capture everything. So YouTube was blocking me out because already they put block on one of my accounts, the one that has the most with Chris Eubank endorsing my book and all that. Strike. TikTok done the same everywhere I turn. Yeah. Went to the paper shop, I'm coming in. Madam is out there sweeping up. Why did Madam decide to sweep up? Just now. So she stood in the way. I'm coming in. Yeah. People, these are the distractions. I'm going to take this out. These are the distractions you must be looking for. Yeah. As I've offered from they come to arrest me here and take me to Brixton Police. And the kindly police officer made sure I was returned home. I said I can be a voice. But since they don't want to use me to be a voice, I'll start willy-nilly. But then when my website is up, you will be getting everything. I've sorted my folders. I'm going to digitalize them. I'm going to put them on. So this is the card number for the two stupid, is there such a word, police officers who came to my house yesterday. I've done some recording. So this is the card number. I'm going to try. Doesn't make much of a difference, people. Somebody said about green. I'll leave that for now, people. Because I'm gonna set up my studio. So I'm gonna do like a narrative thingy today. Yeah? I haven't even looked at my Facebook memories. So it will be more of a narrative thing today. Because each day that I have to be doing this, it's taken away from me being able to care for my husband and to maintain my health. Yeah? Yeah? So when that stupid cunt walked in here yesterday, what's your name? I am supposed to have called about Duncan. So you take information from a person and you're coming in their house, you don't know their name, you know nothing about them, and you're telling me you're Duncan at the door. So let me start at the beginning, people, and give you a gist of who is Mervelee Myers. Who is Mervelee Myers? Who is Mervelee Myers? And without further ado, I'm going to show you. Yeah? Because since some racist bigot who probably have been abused in Leaf Nurseries and the University of East London are trained to treat me like a terrorist, barge in here whenever they pleases. Because when Holly Sweeney came in here, on the cover of Leave Margaret Horn lecture, I asked her how old she was. She said she was 30. She would have been born the year I came here. The year Jevan Nemhard was born. Yeah? And those are they who come in here to beat me black and blue. And those are they who came in here yesterday acting like an asshole. I don't even know if they are able to read, because if they are able to read and you walk in here, use your five senses. And you tell me, you telling me that you were sent here, you don't know who the name of the occupant here? Come on, police. Yeah? The thing is on Twitter to DM me, to DM you. So since you want to know who is Mervelee Myers until my website is ready, call Irving Julius to verify who I am. I'm not leaving anybody out. Yeah? Who is Mervelee Myers? Let me stick with that Mervelee Myers for now. Yeah? I'm going to give you a snapshot. This is for my husband, so I don't need my husband one. So I'm going to debunk the system in the murder country where pedophiles are at the House of Commons nursery. Which party to these pedophiles? Duchess Kate, launch child mental health. Yeah? Do I have blue passports? I should have. But I wasn't prepared. This is a willy-nilly thing. And I'm going to try not to swear. But if I swear, that is part of my trauma. Yeah? So I'm just going to do a willy-nilly. And those warhead clout where I send me pack up my email from America, I soon deal with, don't know. Yeah? These are for my husband. That's for another time. So I don't know where the blue passports are. So as I said, I didn't plan. And for me, my life has to be planned to the T. So I'll do this then another time. Yeah. Who is Mervelee Myers? Who they say, let's see. I need to be charged up. Can't leave nothing to chance. Yeah? Okay, see, I tell you, I had to be prepared. They were the first out of the bag. Okay, so let's do this. Who is Mervelee Myers? Yeah? Okay. Cancelled. I'm not in a hurry. Yeah? So if anybody want to clown me, go ahead and clown me. Yeah? Okay, so this is Nemhard. Right, thank you, whoever has liked my thingy, thank you. Yeah, to be no benefit of any doubt, so some little rascal, crab louse who has been probably abused in Leaf Nurseries and at University of East London can come in here and do this. Who is Mervelee Myers? That's Mervelee. Born registered Ermin Mervelee Ione Nemhard. There's a story to the Ratty. That's for another time. See who I am? Yeah? That's the name in the passport. There it is. So let me show my credential. I take the pictures out for whatever. Here it is. Yeah? I did not come here under no banana boat or no white cloth. I was invited here by the mother of my first husband. Her name, Mrs. Olive Brown Tingling. Yeah? That's how I came here. I was given 6 months. I went back within that 6 months period. When people are saying, oh, stay, me with my shakiness, I guess some of my family even knew I shook because I had whatever it was, my trauma. I didn't know about trauma or anything. My nerves under control. So there are times when I shake. Yeah? I can't even write my name if my life depends on it. Yeah? So these are the visas in this one. People, you want to know who is Mervelee Nemhard? Myers Tomlinson? Let me put my life on the line because I've been putting it on the line, make my life an open book, only for it to be used against me. By the time this passport was issued, it has Mrs. Ermin Mervelee Ione Myers, and down there it has Nemhard. Yeah? Me no, piam. You see them rascal KPRC from whatever. Where you are send Cinti come on my Cinti full up my email for I don't know. I have unsubscribed and you continue. Yeah? Here it is. So that's the second passport. Yeah? Let me show you. Because I have fucking nothing to hide. Yeah? I don't do those things because I can't stand up. The first thing I'll be shaking. When I was in Jamaica, I was offered money to take drugs to America like most of those who you see were going living the posh life. No, I wasn't interested. I was not raised that way. Yeah? I was not raised that way. The most I did was lick man of them ras. Yes, me lick man of them ras. Because nobody could take liberty with me. Yeah? My first son father even reported me at the police station. I think I mentioned something in a video, but I have to go remake those. But why? My sons are not talking to me. Yeah? Who is Mervelee? Rattinemhard Myers Tomlinson. Yeah? So let me show you who I am. Who am I? Yeah? That's my NIS medical card. Anybody want to clown me? Go ahead and clown me. On a rascal. Who is Mervelee Rattinemhard Tomlinson? I'm not ready for my brother yet. Because me, I'll make sure he gets the help. Because I have been responsible for him from he was born on the 11th of the 11th, 1966. And my father, yeah? I'm not even going to go in date to look for time. This is another passport. All right. I'll look for time because at some stage I had changed my name by deed poll. So what I did is take off the ermine because I never use ermine. My school records is Mervelee, blah, 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 blah. When all this starting about whatever, I said, you know what? I can't be bothered with this stress. Let me pay my money deed poll and take it. If you notice, I'm still using Myers because it's too much of a trouble to go change out and change out. I make my life as easy as possible, yeah, to get on. So why should I allow police to come in here finally after they came on my mother's birthday and everything was live? So this one is cancelled, yeah? And what I'm looking for, I can't find. Yeah? So this one has 2009. So that has run out. But one of these was cancelled because of the fact that, oh, see what I'm looking for? Yeah? So you see where I'm supposed to be looking? I don't do anything without plan because I can get into a pickle and a meltdown and all that. Right. Ermin, Mervelee, Ione, this 03. Myers, British citizens. Yeah? Do I ever tell a lie? No. I only tell a lie if it's going to end up saving somebody's life or something. And I have to lie. And then I'll ask God to pardon me because I was not that way raised. So this is a black and white picture. Yeah? 03. See, I don't even know where to look. So that's why I have to be prepared so I don't mess up. 07. Can you see the hair? All mine people. I was talking to my nephew the other day and he was saying, Auntie, I saw your hair pretty, blah, 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 blah. I was looking on my niece yesterday. She called me. My niece started growing from before she was 30, before I left Jamaica. I'm 7 years older than my niece. When I wash my hair, you hardly see any gray hair in there. Yeah, here I am. All my natural hair, it's mine. I'm mixed up, mixed up. When I say I'm mixed up, mixed up. When I discover my Bantu people with my granny with the flat nose, no big answer. We come from warrior people. And then on the other side, we have Mulatto. Because I think people from Sweden and wherever in my DNA, I've done my DNA. Yeah? So that's me. So these are cancelled. Yeah? I'm not going to show you the updated one. So I've never lived a life of crime. So how the rascal Dirty thinking, bomber clad pussy hole police are coming here yesterday. Say me call them. About Duncan. But you are say you're Duncan. Who is Mervelee? Ratty Myers Tomlinson. Yeah? Some travel card. Me no dash way nothing. Me a hold like me granny and me mother. And that's how I know my history. I am a hoarder like my grandmother. I don't know about Grandma Irene if she was a hoarder. More than likely she was. But the ones I grew up with around, Gang and Mama. Who has taken the hoarder out from me? My son Valdinal and Legister. Because when I went home and see some of the things he has, that's how I copied. And you going to come treat me like criminal, barging in here whenever you please, huh? And treating me this way with my public profile out there while the pedophiles are jumping ship in the early years sector. I'm getting a documentary done for my husband. And if Lyndon, yeah, thinks he's bad, use whatever for my brother, my husband, and whatever, and put it out there. That crab louse. He's black. So as of today, I'm starting here. I'm not going to make it long. I'm showing you who is Mervelee. Ratty Myers Tomlinson. Yeah? Yeah? Here it is. Yeah? From when I came. I'm a hoarder. And this is going to go towards Barclays, what Barclays done twice, what Santander done to my husband, and now what Nationwide threats to close accounts. And me and my husband and my brother go there to reason. So the lady in the brown skin lady, the coconut at Brixton branch, who identified me as a regular customer, and then go and write witness statement about my behavior in the bank. She wasn't even. She didn't even realize I came back with the person where I was supposed to do the transfer. And that was done. And then to be sent a letter by Jennifer Thomas. And then what Jane Finch, who called me on my phone, has done. Down to yesterday, the scammers were online, calling me, telling me charges of whatever on my account. Yeah? Lord Callanan, who's written after I contacted Neil Coyle, that I'm not entitled to warm home discount. And say one day at a time, sweet Jesus. That's all I'm asking of you. Jesus, you know if you're looking below, it's worse now than then. No blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Yeah? And an Irish bitch upstairs making my life hell. An Irish bitch by the name of Juna Sullivan. Ryan Clement, that judgment has been passed to pay me back my husband £9,000. And he's online. Still conning people with Winsome Duncan while YouTube and Google my business and all of them, making me a voiceless vulnerable. I said, I'm not making these long. Because when I'm finished, I'm going to be working with Andre Stevens. Yeah? You see that boy Moreland Wilson? So I'm going to be putting some things in here. So these are just some of the whatever me say. Me a hoarder. And that is what is going to save my bacon. What Andrew say, or Andre say, set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap for the 2 foot push them. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap for the pedophile. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap for the rapist. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap. Set a rat trap for the racist. Set a rat trap. They have them here. Who is Mervelee Myers? Yeah? Leave said they have no data for me. Except what I give them. So how did I get data to give them? at the Employment Tribunal. Joy O'Sullivan, you're going to hell in a handcart, love. Yeah? You're going to hell in a handcart, Joan O'Sullivan. Is a thief in whatever. Who wants to be remembered as a disruptive influence. So you see, I have to make sure I put back my things, I don't get mixed up. Because that can be the breaking of me. You see how I have to organize my life to survive? Russell Grant Copyright Daily Express. Taurus. An online conversation you are watching but not taking part in will prove interesting. Something you should have been informed about in the past will be revealed. You might start to wonder why this was kept from you at the time. What did I say? I learned of my mother's story January 2014 when I went for my son, Valdin Alan Legister, Nahil Julian Brown wedding from Miss Connie. And then my brother, Ballis Alexander Silfraser Nemhard, told me the rest. He came here to support me because he's born in March. My husband is born in March. And Lyndon invited himself to interview my husband. He interviewed my brother and holding on to my thingy. And everybody's telling me it's his intellectual property. After that, cunt called me on bank holiday Monday to bring things down to where his place is. I even gave him one of my book as a gesture. I do not think it finished. You say me now make them long. Me I wait for my website. Yeah? Yeah? I don't use these things, so they are in here. So just to show you what Barclays is, I've been doing my research. I don't use them. It was Barclays who had somebody on the line said help me to set up online banking. And although I have online bank, I still prefer to go and talk to somebody because that's who I cope best. So when I see Nationwide advertising in Daily Express or whatever about whatever, why is this in here? When I was diagnosed with diabetes and I started the Desmond program and all that I've been through. And I made up disabilities. I have a picture with 2 times. My face swelled up so like a bullfrog. I just saw something in there about HPV. I had to have treatment. The first time, 2004, abnormal pap smear. And that's why I give credit to the NHS, like my husband did. Because probably if I wasn't here, I would be dead by now. The death of my cousin, Janet Beapot. Go online, you see one of my pages dedicated to Janet Beapot. She works at the funeral home that take care of my mother. And how many years later? 43 years old. Janet was dead. Cancer. Joyce has since died. Cancer. My brother Daston at the moment suffering from cancer. Yesterday when my brother called, he was telling me about he's gone back to the hospital because of something to do with his heart rate. So my brother is hanging on, yeah? And that's why I forgive my brother for what he has done. If they don't want to forgive themselves, that's their business. Because I read where Mr. Lawrence said, he thought he had to ask permission to forgive Stephen Skiller. Yeah? And that's why I said, lots of these things could have been prevented because I met Apprentice Brian, who was seeking support, and he confided in me that his cousin is in prison. He's one of those boys who murdered Ben Kinsella. And yet I am the one who's a criminal needing emotional regulation treatment. Why is that? And why am I getting strike? Yeah? So I'm not, as I said, I'm not going to stay long. I'm just showing you. Yeah? The hoarder that I am and how valuable these things are. So this is my husband's first passport. Yeah? Not going to show you all of it. You have to wait for the documentary. This is the second one. Yeah? This is the second one. Yeah? I was given this by the neighbor who came in here. He's since died. Yeah? I'm supposed to go and see Rita because we need to do some whatever. Every time I said I'm doing something, something come. Yeah? You're talking about Windrush and whatever. My contribution, the world is going to know how racist is this country, that nothing has changed. No blacks, no dogs, no Irish. Yeah? I was page one of ITV News for Windrush 70. I've written a song that is on an app, Border Crossing. That's how I meet Lyndon. So Lyndon is out there tracking vulnerable people like me. What is Border Crossing doing to help me through the situation I'm going through? I contacted Tony Seeley. They're all users. Yeah? They're all users. Use our intellectual property. The first person I contacted was Wendell Daniel because I was dancing, supporting Carl Grant, and even what Carl Grant and Galaxy Radio is doing. Yeah? I write. So I'll be decluttering, but I'm just showing you a letter and see how it was then. Communication. It's not mine, it's for my husband's grandniece, Dudley's daughter. Yeah? So here it is, people. I'm going to find ways. All this must be on there. Yeah? As I said, I'm not going to make it long. But I'm going to end with this because you're going to send these police officers here that I call. It's from my number. It's got to be me. Duncan. It's a welfare check. Yeah? Since we want to play ball. 75 years of Windrush, 75 years of NHS. Since we want to play ball, let's play ball. Equality Act protected characteristics. Let's play ball. Yeah? So I'm going to read this one. It's out there. So let's put it out there again. And then fucking pedophile YouTube can come say whatever. And then this would be in a nutshell. Yeah? From Ratinem at btinternet.com. Sent 14 March 2015, 22:19 to Dillis Ipton. Subject, my circumstances. Hi Dillis. I think it is time for me to bring my plight to your attention, as I don't seem to be seeing an end in sight for my predicament. I thought the matter would have taken its natural course and get sorted, but it has become even worse since I got back from sick leave. I must point out, however, that this is not a grievance, as I feel no one is aware of exactly what is happening to me at BIB, and I have no concrete evidence to back up my arguments. I have no intentions of knowingly offending anyone either in the process, of sharing what has been happening to me either. So on the eve of Mothering Sunday, I am beseeching with you to give me a voice and listen to my concerns, because I know what is happening to me is real and not figments of my imaginations, because I am depressed, uppercase, bold. What more did they want me to do? I've kissed enough raw, stinking, blood clot, bumper clot ass. When I see the picture of my brother, the cancer that created the whatever you call it, and my brother is still here on repentance ground. When I think of the fact that if it wasn't the NHS, I'd probably be dead. Treated for over 5 years when I had an abnormal pap smear. Went back the other day, identified with HPV, so I had to do a coloscopy. Yeah, medication is there. I'm going to do one on medication. Why I don't take medication unless I have to. I was someone's daughter and granddaughter. I am still someone's sister. Hello?
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 Hello? Mervelee?
Who is calling?
Arnold? Don't recognize my voice.
At the moment, I'm not recognizing much. Come on, identify.
What's up, Tiggy? After all these years, it's possible not.
Oh my God! Hi, Martin! No, I don't forget, you know. So much has been happening, Martin, and as you say, it's been quite a while. No, don't take it personal, Martin. Please don't. No, you know, I'm chatting to so many men these days. I can't differentiate the voice. Anyway, how are you? You are holy me have, man. For me, I grow up with them, you know. I 7 brothers, me grow up with them and no sister, so it's hard for me to differentiate the voices sometimes. You know what? I have to give God the praises. I'm still here, and my 100-year-old husband, we are going strong. Yeah, and that's why I'm trying to get a documentary organized for him. Mm-hmm. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Now, don't think about this. So there's a project in my wall at the top. You know, of course, Lyndon Manking. Okay, and I popped in there. And I was chatting to him about a few things. And he said that you and him had some misunderstanding.
Okay.
I said, oh, okay. And I said, he said, well, apparently he thought he was going to do some work for you at one point.
Okay.
But he didn't work out, apparently. But is that right?
You know what? I'm glad he's contacted you, you know, as a mutual person. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Okay, that can be sorted. That can be sorted. Yeah, of course. All right. Yes, that's fine. That's cool, Martin. Oh, yes, you definitely can help. But I think it would be best if you and I meet at a mutual agreed time. I have time on my hand when it's suitable for you, so I can go through it because I think this needs more than just a telephone conversation, and then we take it from there.
Okay, not a problem. You know, I've known you for a long time.
Yes, from when I was dancing out by Pembroke House. I guess that was our first initial meeting, isn't that? Well, let me tell you where have I have progress. I am now heading a petition for Miss Lou to be honored as a national hero. Yes, yes. She's not a national hero in Jamaica. She's honored, but not a national hero. No, she hasn't got that status of national hero like Nanny and Paul Bogle and Manley and whatever. So that's what we're looking at. Because you know what, her poem has been published on the London Underground. Yeah, so we can work towards it. But we need to first resolve this issue with Lyndon because I don't like this sort of thing. So we're gonna meet up to do that, yeah? Uh-huh. Yeah.
So I'm there from 10:30 to 12:30 now. So if you're able to come to the Wolf Library tomorrow at 12 o'clock, that's definitely a good time.
Tomorrow I have a few. Tomorrow is Saturday, isn't it?
It is.
Yeah, I have a few engagement with the Pan African thing where they're having a sports day in Battersea and then honoring Stephen Lawrence, and then I have another function over the other side of London. So that is like a no-no for me. I don't. Yeah.
In that case, we need to arrange to meet.
If you work out a time and place or whatever, just pass it on to me. And as long as I don't, because as I said, I have a lot of time on my hand. Once my caring duties is taken care of, I'm available. Yes.
Okay. So what I'm doing, I'll text the information or send it to you via WhatsApp.
Yes, please, Martin.
Not a problem. It's good to hear your voice. Really so strong as well.
Oh, thanks, Martin. We are one people, and whatever the difference is, we are open to conversation to get it all sorted. Yeah.
Okay. Take care.
All right, Martin. Catch up soon. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. People, I'm going back to read my. I'm going back to read my horoscope, and I'll probably put this for another time. God is truly amazing. God is truly amazing. Russell Grant Copyright Daily Express. An online conversation you are having, you are watching, but not taking part in, will prove interesting. Something you should have been informed about in the past will be revealed. You might start to wonder why this was kept from you at the time. People, with this conversation, I'm going to leave this for now. This is for another time. Thank you, Martin. I spoke to Garfield the other day, and I'm saying, and Garfield said, Mervelee, you don't know how many people know you. So I'm going to leave it at that. And I've called this up because somebody is going to give an account for the 9 years of hell. Yes, Tom! See my duties. Probably calling me to put the TV on. So yes, people, my husband was calling me to put the TV on. So it's all fandango, new fandango. People, I'm going to tell you something. Yeah, the bin men, they came. Usually, I'm coming in. The bin is stuck in the door, in the gateway. Yeah, madam was out there sweeping. What do I tell you? That sweeping up, she heard me go out. She makes sure she's there sweeping. I'm coming in. She don't stand at the side. She's still sweeping up. So I said, excuse me. The bin is still out there stuck. Why she didn't put it back? I know them. Why did God let Councillor Martin Seaton call me whilst I'm doing live? Lyndon, you know you're in the wrong. Lyndon, I'm prepared to resolve this matter amicably. But Lyndon, you're not going to with what you have done. Take it from me. As a black man who came to the launch of the app, border crossing up for Song Street at Brixton, and invited yourself to interview my husband, and then you turn around and do what you've done, and you think it's going to be just end simple like that, getting Martin Seaton to call me? No, Lyndon, I'm going to hold you accountable for the fact that you said you're a psychologist. The same way, I'm going to hold her accountable. I'm going to hold Housing for Women accountable. I'm going to hold London Early Years Foundation accountable. I'm going to hold University of East London accountable. Out after they gave me a mental health practitioner and I got funding. And I'm going to hold my little brother Irvin accountable. But I'm going to be sensitive. Because guess what? My brother is traumatized. And as the sister who my father handed him to, age 7, so my mother could rest. And what has happened since the death of my mother? Yeah? Since the death of my mother. Yes, my brother is traumatized. And he's traumatized my 2 sons, Kevin Murray and Valdin Legister. And that's why I have forgiven my brother Daston. Yeah? He was admitted to the hospital yesterday. But God has him here. So this is for another time. My garden, I can see the leaves wilted, so I have to go do some watering. But before I go, yeah, instead of whatever, I'm gonna, if I find it, yeah, because I will be the difference, yeah. So worthless police, pedophile police, racist police, murderous police, send them come back in here. And you will hear where water walk up, pumpkin belly. Who tell me that? No, me old time granny. I'm gonna wrap up on this, people. Mervelee Myers, passionate, resilient, and strong. Keepers of the flame, saluting 100 Black authors. Mervelee Myers, mental health and SEND advocate, turned activist, is an expert authority on subjects from cradle to the grave, based on my personal challenges of surviving childhood traumas from my father who was stricken with Parkinson's disease. Mervelee is self-taught, using writing as therapy from puberty. Mervelee Myers has been in the news from she begs the South London Press to publish my story on Balance, a Happy Ending. 28 May 2004. Dates are important to me. I experienced domestic violence from my former husband, and this is how I ended up moving from Lambeth to Southwark. Find me online where my storyboards are helping disadvantaged women to regain their voices. Mervelee has been publishing online from I created my first website from scratch as a novice. That website has been stolen to order. With 18 Facebook pages and groups that I created or being a member of, my publications have been used by other websites. I was a social media influencer until I was targeted online. Hello, good afternoon.
Hello, Mervelee. It's Esther calling from Amplitude Solicitors.
Okay. Yes, I'm moving away because I need this to be a private conversation. Yeah, I'm moving away from. Okay. I hear him calling. Sorry, it's my husband calling. Yeah, I know that he's I know I have an appointment with him for his on the 30th. I can't pay off my hand if I have to pay for the appointment. So I'm going to leave for now because I'm very busy at the now. If I contact you the next time, would that be okay? Or you tell me what time you have an agenda? No. 117 days. The other one. I do more than this now. Yes. All right. Thank you. Bye. People, it doesn't rain. My husband is calling me. This is calling me. That is my life back in control. I'd be probably having a. There are certain things that I can't allow to be online. My first manuscript was stolen and police sent to section me. I invested in fight for justice, deciding I will not be the voiceless, vulnerable victim of systematic discrimination. I must guide the reader to find me online where my storyboards are helping disadvantaged women to regain their voices. I've just been called. That was a female called me. Can't let certain things be public. But the fact that Martin Seaton, the counselor, can call me, and there's got to be a reason why he called me on live. I'm willing to mediate. But then after mediation, yeah? Because why am I after the death of my mother? When my mother was taking her last breath, I was at the end of the line. I told my mother's story online. I was the one who diagnosed my mother's dementia when they were saying, oh, she's an old cantankerous woman. Yeah, to where now I'm being declared mad and all that has been happening to me. But God has me here, a 100-year-old husband. As I said, I have things to do. Get ready for my website. So I'm gonna start over here. And I think before I go, I should get God is truly amazing. God is truly amazing. God is truly amazing. My God is truly God is truly amazing. God is truly amazing. Anybody think I'm going to be buried in here? Yeah? When I did not become 1 in 5 of all suicides are associated with unemployment. HCT Group Impact Report. My husband and I became 600,000 older people in the UK, so they leave their homes once a week or less. Where is Google Maps hiding my 100,000 plus 100,000 views online? Yeah? The world will know. The world is going to know about what is happening. Twitter, LinkedIn, YouTube. Systematic discrimination. Covering for pedophiles. Colonization in reverse. Oh. There was a man I know. He was a leper white and snow. And he went one day to the old river Jordan to watch his sins away. And his name, get verified by who? Was Naaman. And he took one dip and he dip. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 times. came out clean, clean, clean. There was a man I know. He was a leper white and snow. And he went one day to the old river Jordan to wash his sins away. And his name is a fucking slow name. M strike R, come on, team. And W came out. M like R and W came out. M strike R and W came out. So Moses struck a rock and the water came out. M strike R and W came out. M strike R came out. M strike R and W out. So Moses strike the rock and the water came. This fucking thing is so dip them bedward, dip them in a healing stream. Dip them sweet but not too deep. Dip them for cure bad feeling. Some come from the east like a really go beast. We go dip in the healing stream. Some come from the north. Dip them bedward, dip them in a healing stream. Dip them sweet but not. Dip them for cure bad feeling. Oh, I just I don't want that because you need to come out of this. When once I found, when once I found a mother's church, when once I found a mother's church, when once I found a mother's church, I worship there today. It makes me think of good old times. It makes me think of good old times. It makes me think of good old times before my head was gray. Miss Connie found the Baptist church. Miss Connie found the Baptist church. Miss Connie found the Baptist church and worship them today. When once I found a mother's church, when once I found a mother's church, when once I found a mother's church and worship there today. It makes me think of good old times. It makes me think of good old times. It makes me think of good old times before my head was gray. We are soldiers of the cross. We will fight until the last. Don't get downhearted now. Don't get downhearted. Cheer up, brother. Don't get downhearted. Cheer up, sister. We are soldiers of the cross. We will fight until the last. Don't get downhearted. Motherfucker, YouTube. Pedophiling YouTube. Pedophiling YouTube. Pedophiling Facebook. Pedophiling all I know. Don't get done. Right, let me deal with that one, you know. Right. Say, children, where are you going? We are going down to Egypt concerning the famine of Egypt. We are going to buy some corn. Again. Say, children, where are you going? We are going down to Egypt concerning the famine of Egypt. We are going to buy some corn. Say, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Zechariah, Zebulun, Gad, and Asaph. Gad and Asaph and Benjamin going to buy some corn. Say, children, where are you going? We are going down to Egypt concerning the famine of Egypt. We are going to buy some. Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Ezekiah, Zebulun, Gad, and Asher. Gad and Asher and Benjamin going. Say, Reuben, Simeon, Levi, Judah, Ezekiah, Zebulun, Gad, and Asher. Jesus alone cannot bear the crucified cross, and all the world go free. See how they nailed him there. See how they nailed him there. See how they nailed Christ to their crucified cross. And all the world goes. See how they nailed him there. See how they nailed him there. See how they nailed Christ to the crucified cross, and all the world, Jesus